What is your approach in that regard? Because I know for myself, you've talked about this, Jeremy, just about, I guess you were kind of alluding, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but like, we're not perfect, right? We're not, we're doing the best we can. And just trying to be conscious of being the best father we can. But those moments, let's say, where maybe you said something or did something or just, couldn't be the person you wanted to be at a certain point in time for your kids, like how do you sort of approach that? Is it kind of just like it happens and move on, or is it, how do you try and learn from that?
Well, I think that there are always going to be times where we're not going to be able to find the right words or the right way to react to what's happening. I really think that for me, it was about, really coming back to those experiences. Anytime I went through one of those experiences that I had a hard time, dealing with, sit down, again, turn off all your ringing and pinging devices and really focus. I've done that multiple times, especially at the beginning. It was like 11 o'clock at night, kids are asleep. My TV and computer and phone are on. And it's just like, wait, stop, off. And I just sat and I said, okay, let me gather more, information about myself. Let me come to understand what I need more to be a better father. And let's think a little bit about what happened today, right? I don't think you need more than 5-10 minutes, 10 minutes of time. We're adults, we know how to think, like we know how to process. So when you're able to process those instances, you're really, I think, able to learn from them quickly and react in a much more understanding way going forward. So there will be times where you're going to be frustrated. You're not going to understand, what am I doing wrong? How do I fix it? And it's always with men, it's always, how do I fix? One of those
Right.
things that I think need to change. A lot of men need to understand, me as well. It took me time. It's not just about fixing the problem.
Especially with daughters.
Maybe something that a lot of us didn't understand as husbands. Whatever, not saying anything. But, a lot of times it's just a hug. It's just, rubbing their back for a little bit. Just relax. Let's figure this out. We don't even talk. Things a lot of times don't need to be said to sort of be resolved. And if your first instinct is, okay, so let's figure this out, let's do that, no, stop,
right.
Deep breath. Let's just, I don't want to word, you use the word imbibe, but that's not the right word, but just, intake that information, stir with it, and be with your child. They all need that, just that individual care.